This is Penny, owned by Andrew Nowak. Sit. What I'm going to do here, Andrew, is sit. Just show you a couple things you can do with dead birds, or you can just put wings on dummies. So what I'm working on here is just a pile drill with birds, and something with wings or birds instead of deadfalls. So just walk out, make sure you spread them out a little bit. So if she grabs one and wants to switch for one of the other ones, you got time to kind of pull her off one to grab the other one. So I'm going to start with the crop. She's crop force, where I can just tap her on her butt to send her. So she's already thinking about going. So it'd be fetch, tapped her on her butt just to reinforce. That means you go get it. So what I'm really working on here is the delivery to hand. Heel, sit, occasionally hold, drop, sit, fetch. Now if she dropped it, I'd either use the crop to back up the fetch here, or the collar. Heel. And she kind of has a tendency to roll them a little bit when she grabs them, so I'm just going to let her regrip it. Hold. Drop. Good girl. Fetch. And I don't care, how she holds it, as long as she holds it. Heel. Sit. Drop. And if she won't drop, because typically you'll have your gun in your hand, as you go to grab the bird, you can always sit, step on her toe, instead of, trying to pull it out of her mouth, which you don't. Sit. Sit. So she moved on me. That was good for you to see that. Heel. So I'm going to bring her back. Sit. Where I had. And I got these birds in my hand, so sit. So little things like that are important. When I have these birds in my hand, they're mine. They're not hers anymore. And they're going to be more tempting to her than a dummy, or a retrieving dummy. But it's really about working on the mechanics of delivery to hand. So like I said, sometimes just clip your wings, sit, off your birds that you shoot, so at least you've got something you can zip tie or duct tape on some dummies and at least have the feel of a bird instead of just a regular rubber dummy or plastic dummy. So she moved a little bit, so I never send them from where, if they move, I always bring them back. Heel. Heel. There we go. Fetch. Because the birds are going to be way more enticing to her to want to go. Here. There you can see. Just took her a little bit to grab it. Heel. And it's about working on the mechanics of the retrieve. Drop. Heel. Now, this time she wanted to go. Sit. Fetch. So I backed her up. I don't always just send them if they move. Here. Good girl, Penny. Heel. Sit. Hold. Drop. Fetch. Now what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to throw a bird behind me for a reason. Heel. Here. Sit. And the reason is, this time, heel. Good. Sit. Good girl. Drop. Heel. This time, as I send her, sit, fetch. I actually pushed her there with the E-collar. Just to reinforce, I can get you, heel, to pick that up through the electronics. Here. Heel. Sit. Heel. And she's a little fidgety, so I just slow it down, hold, drop, sit. So that's Penny, owned by Andrew Nowak.